Hello everyone, I am Sudarshan. In the last session, we learnt about characteristics of management information system. In this session, we are learning about what are the components of the management information system. Okay, the components of management information system has classified into two parts. First one is logical components, second one is physical components. Means that how logical components and physical components are working in management. First we'll go with the logical components of the management information system. In logical components we have data gathering, data entry, data transportation, information utilization. We'll go these one by one in the next slide. So the first one is data gathering. It is nothing but data required for the operations of the organization are gathered both from external and internal sources, which means that data gathering is collecting the data from the related sources such as internal and external sources. The internal source is nothing but collecting the data within a company or a organization. Like we have a company called as a biscuit company. For this, what all the raw materials which are using inside the company. The external source means collecting the data outside the organization or a company. Like we have as we have a biscuit company, here we can refer or collect information about the other biscuit company to more benefit to our organization. The next one is data entry. It is nothing but gathered data is inputted and stored in databases to obtain information, which means that it is we have collected data from a previous step called data gathering. We have collected the data from external and internal sources. Now we have to apply that data into our production, or we have to make a complete information. We have to enter the data in the database. So the next logical component of the management information system is data transformation. It is nothing but entered data is transformed into useful information through the application of the computer software. Judgments are made by technical support staff and other system users, which means that as we have entered data into database from a previous step, now we have to process that data for make a complete information. That is through some of the applications of the computer and making use of other technology for making the data into information. So this step is called data transformation. So the last one is information utilization. It means that information obtained is retrieved as need by management and technical personnel. It is thus used in various decision making activities and organization, which is nothing but by using a processed data in a previous step, that is data transformation. Now we have to make use of that data for a decision making, for make a particular activity in the company or organization. So the physical components of management information system are hardware, software, database, procedures, operating personnel. We'll go these one by one in the next slide. So the first physical component is hardware. It refers to a physical computer parts and it associated devices, that is accessories such as input, output and the storage devices, which means that it is basically a physical component. Means we can see, touch and feel the hardware material. Here we have input, output and storage devices like a keyboard, mouse, printer, scanner, projector, etc. The next one is software. It is a set of programs designed to achieve a desired output. Software forms an important part in processing data and providing information to user. Software is further classified as the system and application software. So the software is nothing but it is basically a set of programs to make a particular task. We cannot see we cannot touch, but we can feel the software. It helps for processing data and gives a related information. We have two types of software here. One is system software and other one is application software. System software is nothing but it is made for one computer or one device. It is used to operate a hardware device. That means we have a operating system. For example, Windows, Android, Unix, Linux. These are the examples of system software. The other one is application software. That means apps. That is not made for one device. We can share the application software. Here we have, after installing the operating system, we have to make use of the application software. Like we have for Windows, MS Office, DTP softwares, Nudi, Barha, so on. So next we have a database. It is nothing but data gathered must be stored in a systematic and secured manner. Database helps to maintain a data in structured form. Database is a simple. It is nothing but we have collecting and storage of data in a systematic manner without losing the data. Procedures means operating procedures will be in the form of manual or instruction booklet. Means that it is a kind of book that contains the information about employees, investment, cost management and other complete information about that particular organization. And the last one is operating personnel, which means that person who operates computers such as system analyst, programmer, data entry operator, database administrator, etc. Which means that person who is working in the company for utilize and provide the data. So those are called system analyst, programmer, data entry operator, database operator, so on. Thank you everyone. In the next session, we'll be learning about transaction processing system and the decision support system.